What is up guys, welcome to another video. That Geeky guy here, and today we'll be looking at a deck list that I'm actually experimenting on, and I do wish that I had time to try it, which actually utilizes the card that I'm very much interested in, which is called Vela Flash. Now we'll just quickly go through the equipment so you guys can get a sense of what this deck is all about. So as in any Briar deck, it's a pretty aggressive deck and you would want to have all the cards you can get. So you would spend less of your time defending, instead you want to apply pressure to your opponent. So in order to do that, we have of course Rosetta, the best weapon for Runeblade, no question asked, and then we have Ether Iron Weave for that 2 resource. It's actually pretty easy to get out an attack and non-attack. So that 2 resources will be very useful. Arcanite Skullcap, Skeletor for extra armor. So Crown, Grasp, Nowrune, Snapdragon, Spellbound Creepers, Waxing Quillhand. So if you want to race against your opponent, I would suggest go for Waxing Quillhand, Iron Weave, Arcanite Skullcap, and a Snapdragon Scalers. If you are go for a more of a tempo game, maybe against a Dorantia, you can go for Skullcap, Skeletor, Spellbound Creepers, and also Grasp. Other than that, other equipments are pretty much for Wizard and stuff like that. And then we're looking at the cards. We have Arcanic Shockwave, and you'll see that this deck actually utilizes most of the Lightning Fusion. You won't be seeing any Earth card here. So of course, Arcanic Shockwave is one of those pretty efficient attack for 4 and 0, so blocks for 3. Pretty good. If you were to fuse it, it will deal 1 arcane to the target hero. We are also looking at Command and Conquer, and then 1 copy of those. Electrify, 4 copy of those. E-Strikes, 2 copy. And Twilight Lightning, pretty self-explanatory. If it's fused, against go again. Lightning Press, just to deal that extra 3 damage. Most of our attacks is going to be 1 or less, so this is pretty easy to pull off. Exude Confidence. Stop those pesky defense reaction and instants. Play Plunder Run, and then Lightning Surge, Nimbalism. So since Plunder Run is not banned, you can just ignore this. It's not banned in Blitz, so you can just pretty much play it out. Scar for Scar, Revel, and this is card I would really like to touch upon, which is Vela Flash. Because if you were to fuse this, you can play your next non-attack as though it's an instant. So this is very interesting. So most of the non-attacks you see in this deck actually has go again. So you can play out Vela Flash, just pitch, fuse and stuff like that, and then play out any of the non-attack in order to give it go again. So for example, Vela Flash and then Nimbalism, and then you gain the go again. Another nice trick that you can do with Vela Flash is basically pitch, play Vela Flash, fuse it, and then play out Plunder Run. And then before Vela Flash resolve in the reaction step, play out Plunder Run, and then you get to draw a card if your opponent doesn't play any defense reaction. If he does, it's okay. The next attack would also have the draw a card effect, but that's a neat little trick in order to trick your opponent. And then we are also looking at Snatch and Sonata, and then Heaven's Claw with Lightning, 1 copy of Revel Runeblood. So if you guys like Revel, you can actually replace one of the Nimbalism with Revel. So it really depends how you guys want to play this. Heaven's Claw, blue Lightning is pretty good. You get the fuse, you get the pitch, blocks for 3. And then that's pretty much it, guys. So the objective here is basically go as wide as possible, and then using Weave Lightning and Vela Flash to give us those precious go against. And then using this with Spellbound Creepers actually adds another layer of complexity, because you get to activate Spellbound and then give it go again and things like that. In terms of pitch, blue pitch, we have about 10 blue pitches here. So in case there are turns where it requires heavier resource, you can always crack at the Ether Iron Weave in order to play out the CNC, for example, so things like that. That's pretty much it, guys. Check out the deck list. I think it's not a, of course, it's not a competitive deck by any means, but it's pretty fun to play, especially with the Vela Flash effect. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Bye.